guys, welcome back. So this is going to be my September empties, and I have a lot, so let's go ahead and get started. One of my random favorites, of course, my coffee creamer. This is the International Delight sugar-free caramel macchiato. It is 20 calories per tablespoon. I love this stuff. It doesn't taste as good as the regular, I'm not gonna lie, but it is really good. So I recommend it if you're looking for a lighter creamer. I used up my VitaFusion prenatal vitamins. These are the DHA, folic acid, and multivitamin, and natural orange, lemon, and strawberry flavored. These were different flavor. I love these. These ones are actually more tasty than the other ones. They're like raspberry lemonade or something. 2 sunscreens. The Copper Tone Sport SPF 50 are just okay, and the Banana Boat Sport Performance SPF 50 plus. I like them both, they're alright. The biggest thing for me is that I don't get burnt, obviously, and I didn't with either of these, and also that it doesn't smell awful. So I think they're both okay. I definitely prefer the kind that, you know, you just hold down once, like aerosol, rather than the ones that you have to like lotion where you have to spread it around. But living in Phoenix, you go through a lot of sunscreen. And the next thing, bug spray. I always make sure to mention my bug sprays because, as I said in last month's empties, these are what I smell like for the month. So yes, I love perfume. I love smelling like roses and flowers and clean sheets or whatever it is that, you know, a nice perfume smells like. But I actually smell like bug spray and sunscreen most of the days because I walk the dog in the morning and I walk her in the evening, and so I have to spray or I end up like spotted with itchy little spots. But yeah, Off Family Care Smooth and Dry, non-oily, non-greasy, and then the Off Active Sweat Resistant. I like them both. Which one I like kind of changes every month, but they do their job. I also have the Cutter Skinsations Insect Repellent. I don't like this one as much. This is the Aloe and Vitamin E. It says it moisturizes skin and it has a clean, fresh scent. I will say the scent was better, but this is the kind that you have to go down. That to me, you can't tilt the bottle. Like if you want to do your legs, you can't put it upside down, it won't work. Like my left hand isn't coordinated enough to like do this repeatedly. My right hand can, but when it's time to do my right arm, I have to do it with my left hand. My left hand's like, I don't know how to do it. Is it just me? I'm not coordinated with both hands. Speaking of perfume, I did use up this Ralph Lauren Romance perfume. I've had this for years, and it was time. I mean, I finally used it up. It took a long time. And I have not bought a full-size bottle since because I've been getting a bunch of freebie ones at Sephora, the little vials. And I've gotten a couple roller balls, but I really like the scent and I would repurchase if it wasn't so dang expensive. I used up the L'Oreal Ideal Clean Makeup Removing Towelettes. I mentioned these before, but they're really hard to open. So both packs that I had, I opened incorrectly and they were dry and I had to wet them in order to get my makeup off. So I don't know if it's a packaging flaw or if I just can't handle this kind of packaging, but I don't recommend them for that reason. The product in them, once they were moistened, worked very well. So maybe they're fine and I just need to learn how to open packaging. But the second attempt, I did really give it an honest effort to open it correctly, and I still opened it wrong, so they got it all dried out. I used up the Murad Essential C Toner. This is the orange line that says Environmental Shield, and it took me a long time to use this up. I'm not convinced that it did anything. I never feel like toners do much, but I use them because you're supposed to. I don't know, do you guys notice a big difference when you tone versus when you don't? I'm curious to know that. But yeah, Murad, this was expensive. I bought this before our wedding, like last fall, maybe about a year ago. I stopped using it for a while. I started using something else, and then I switched back to it to finish it off this year. And hair products, these are both by John Frieda Frizz Ease. This is the Heat Defeat Heat Protecting Spray, and this is 3-Day Straight Flat Iron Spray. They both do okay. I mean, nothing fancy, but I've been using these both for years, and every time I run out, I do repurchase. So inexpensive. I think they do their job. I'm getting rid of this MAC Lightful. It's called Marine Bright Formula Softening Lotion. It's like a liquid when you open it. It's almost full, by the way. I've had it for a couple of years. It's like a liquid that you put a cotton pad in front of and it like comes out and then you put it all over your skin. I just never felt like it did much. I've used it probably 10 times and I've had it for, it's probably expired. So I'm going to try to back to MAC it and see if they'll take it back. Next up, this Magic Cream. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It's a deluxe size, it's a mini sample from Nordstrom when I was at the Chicago Miracle Mall thing, Nordstrom, and they had the magic cream. They had a Charlotte Tilbury counter, so I tried it. She used it on me that day, and she gave me a couple of the samples to take home so I could decide like if I wanted to buy it. And it's nice, but I'm not going to spend $50 on something that's just nice when I have other stuff that I like almost as much or as much. This is the Deva Curl Ultra Defining Gel. Basically, it's a hair gel for people who have curly hair. This one sample, it is 1 fluid ounce, lasted me like a million uses, and I like it when I want to wear my hair curly. It is very effective. It makes it not look weighed down and like crispy, but just like more smooth and not wet. You know how when you use some hair gels, like your hair looks wet? It didn't give you the wet look. It just kind of made it look like it was not dry. Does that make sense? I used up a Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara at last. I finally had to get rid of this. I tried it today, and it was just like almost like I applied nothing to my lashes. I was like, it is time. It's okay. I don't recommend it. Honestly, I think you can do way better with like the CoverGirl mascaras for a couple dollars more, and they're way better. Used up a Vaseline Intensive Care Advanced Repair Unscented Lotion. This is good. I like it that it's unscented. So if I am going to work and I don't put bug spray on in the morning, I know it's rare, and I want to apply perfume and I don't want my lotion to combat like the scent that I'm going for that day, I like the unscented lotions. And I think this one is very inexpensive and effective. Helps my dry skin. I usually put it on like my legs. Used up a Caudalie Premier Cru La Creme. This is like a moisturizer lotion from Caudalie. It's a deluxe size sample. It is really nice. I like it. I like the scent of it. I think it's very effective, but at the same time it's very expensive. So I'm going to wait, and if I can get another sample of it, I'll definitely get the 100-point perk or whatever, because it's really good product. I don't know. I hate spending money on skincare. You guys know that. Like when I can get my Clinique stuff for like $30, I don't want to spend a lot more than that for something else when I really do like the Clinique stuff. I used up these K-Bella, it's Q-U-E, Bella Professional Moisturizing Gel Eye Masks. There are 3 eye masks in here. They're like the kind that you just put under your eyes like this, and then you wear them for a while, and it's supposed to make your under eyes like more moisturized and stuff. I like these. You can get these at Target for pretty inexpensive. I'd say under $5 for 3 sets of masks. I like them. I'd recommend them. Used up a Degree antiperspirant deodorant. I love this stuff. This is not my everyday deodorant. My everyday deodorant is the Dove, like Cool and Clean, like cucumber one. But I really do like the Degree one for like traveling, and it's kind of a nice change, you know. I like the smell. I like how it smells later in the day. I think it does a good job. Yeah. I went on a Josie Maran kick, and I had a bunch of samples. These aren't even all of them. I started throwing them away. The Josie Maran Argan Matchmaker Serum Foundation and the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil Light Ultra Lightweight Moisturizing Oil. I added these to my regular foundations, and when my skin is a little bit drier in the dry area, like around my nose, they do a really good job. So I would recommend it. I'm thinking about purchasing just a Josie Maran oil or the Cover FX oils, the moisturizing oils that I can add into a foundation when I'm having a dry skin day. Probably like in the winter when my skin is a little bit more dry. Right now it's a bit more oily, so I don't need an oil, but they do work well. I also used up a Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. This baby is like $50, I want to say. It's like so expensive. I used up every last drop. It says it on the bottom 6 months. I've had this probably a year and a half. I bought it the year of my wedding. I thought, oh, this is going to make my under eyes so nice. I mean, it does. It's really nice. It's really nice, but I don't know that it's worth double the cost of the Origins one that I buy, so I probably won't be repurchasing that, but I do like it. I've got 2 foundations. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in 2.2. Don't know why, but I feel like I've mentioned this before in my empties. It is definitely empty. But I love this foundation. I will probably repurchase. I hear they just put out a bunch of new shades in the line. This one's a bit dark for me. It's like my summer shade, so I might pick up another shade come winter. And then the YSL Le Teint Touche Eclat. This is the old formula too. I have it in B30. and I like it a lot. So I don't know if I'll repurchase. This is like a $60 foundation, or $57, $62, something like that. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this one, but it was nice while I had it. And then I used up this Carez Wild Rose Advanced Brightening Sleeping Facial. This one came in the Sephora Play box. I think it was like the July box maybe. I have another one of these in progress. Every time I can get a sample of the Carez products, I love it because they're so expensive to buy the full size. But I always use up my samples. And another Carez product. This is the Quercetin and Oak Face Primer. It's a wrinkle smoothing, skin perfecting, silicone free primer. I used this on my wedding day, and I'm just kind of getting through products, I guess, from last fall, but I really like this primer, and I like the way it feels. It wasn't greasy, but it was really silky and smooth. And then I am throwing away this e.l.f. Eyebrow Treat and Tame. It's got like the clear gel on one side and the brown mascara wand on the other. It's just like completely dry, so I can't even use it if I wanted to. And I'm also going to back to MAC this MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I do have a good amount left in here. I mean, there's definitely product in there. I've totally hit pan though. But the reason I'm getting rid of it is it's just too dry, and I did put some eye drops in there to try it, but I ended up buying soft ochre, so I'm going to try that for a while. I'm going to keep this one till I get around to going to MAC. It might be a couple months, so maybe I'll try eye drops one more time before I get rid of it. But I do really like the MAC Paint Pots. They have changed my eyeshadow game. Last but not least, I have two products here. I have the e.l.f. Eye Makeup Remover Pads. These are $1, and they come with these little pads. There's 24 in here, and they're just like little squares that you use to remove your eye makeup. I'm getting rid of them because they're dry as all get out, and they weren't that effective. I had to use 3 or 4 of them to get rid of my makeup, and in that case, why not just buy the expensive ones where you can use one and you're done? They actually end up costing the same if you have to use 3 or 4 times the amount. And then the Eva NYC Hungry Hair Oil Treatment. This was really good for hydrating my hair. This one sample lasted me several uses, and I feel like my hair, well, don't look at it now, but my hair is a little bit more shiny and less dry, so I really like that. That is it for the products that I used up in September. I told you guys I had a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.